Hello, candy connoisseurs and sweet tooth enthusiasts. You're tuning in to another delectable episode of Daddies, the podcast. Today, we're diving into the world of candies, from nostalgic treats to the latest confections. Get ready for a mouthwatering adventure as we unwrap the sweet stories and sticky situations that come with being dads in the world of irresistible delights. I'm Eric.
And I'm Greg.
And this is episode 8, all about candy.
And I think it's weird going back to just you and me. Last week we did an interview, so like it's weird not having a third. I really liked the interview. Obviously, we can't interview people every week; it just doesn't work that way. But it was actually really
it was nice.
It was nice. It's nice to like talk to somebody. Not that I don't enjoy talking to you, but like it's nice to have that third person to give that like kind of outside perspective. But
we're only so thrilling.
Yeah, but I am actually really hyped. I fucking love candy.
Yes.
So I am really excited to be doing this episode.
Candy's so, because like I'm not super big on candy. I like candy, but like you know me, I like my salty. I like sweet is good, but salty is better.
I, on the other hand, like I feel like I could eat candy every day, but not every type of candy. Not all candies are equal.
Do you just go nuts in Halloween?
I'm more into the like fruity kind of candy. So
you're
like
like
the chocolate,
Skittles,
Starburst,
Sours. No, are you sweet or sour?
Sour all day.
Okay,
sour
but not
candy.
Sours. What are you shitting on Sours
Because
for?
Sours are fucking Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's are garbage. Mike and Ike's is garbage.
Mike and Ike's is garbage. Are garbage. I think you
Mike
can
and
say
Ike's
are garbage because you're talking
garbage.
about them in like multiple, purpose.
Yeah.
Twizzlers.
Well, anyway,
Twizzlers is garbage.
Twizzlers are garbage. Well, we have an exciting episode. I'm going through the list right now, looking at everything, and I see the first topic is candies nuts.
What can these nuts do for you?
Let me ask you to really rephrase that. What can't these nuts do for you?
There's not much that these nuts can't do.
God damn it.
What is your favorite candy in the whole world?
Favorite candy, like.
Yeah, just the brand. Like, exactly. What is it?
Okay, you ready? This is a tough one. I think hot tamales. Dog, hot tamales. I eat probably 2 boxes of hot tamales a week.
Does your mouth just burn like a motherfucker?
I don't know if. Nah, my mouth is pretty fucked up now. Like, I feel like it's. I don't know. There's just something about them. They're just so good.
Is it as detrimental to your mouth as eating a bag of salt and vinegar chips?
No.
Okay.
I think salt and vinegar chips will fuck you up worse than a box. You know the box, like the $1 box, where
just like Mike and Ike box, just like that. Yeah,
where it's always 5 for $1 or 5 for $5, but like you also don't have to buy 5. It's just
$1.
Still $1.
It's just a fancy way of saying $1. They just want to move more.
Yeah.
Wow, hot tamales. That's surprising. What about fireballs? Fireball, like the actual
why
candy
I don't
fireball?
like? It's a commitment. So we talked about this a few episodes back. Smoking a cigar is a commitment.
Like
a jawbreaker is a commitment. Atomic fireballs, it's a commitment. And choking hazard. True. I don't want to if you can't swallow an atomic fireball whole.
And you are the safety guy.
Yeah,
that's right.
Could you? No, you can't swallow one whole. There's absolutely no fucking way.
Oh, what?
An atomic fireball. You would absolutely, it would get lodged in your throat.
How big are they? I don't think they're that big.
They're too big.
Okay, I believe it.
How big's an average?
How big's an average throat?
I was going to say an average dick, because I'm about as big as one atomic fireball. So if that's
what they used to call you in high school.
They called me the atomic.
They called me atomic fireball.
It sounds like you have a fucking STD.
They call me the atomic fireball because it be burning.
Yeah, my dick be burning.
Okay, ready?
So go. What do you got?
Mine. I'm gonna say right now it feels like my favorite would be if I could just pick any candy to have right in front of me, Nerds Ropes.
Okay. All right. So Nerds Ropes are delicious.
Yeah.
The Nerds gummy clusters, which are just the ropes cut up.
Even better. Like I would count that to be the same thing.
But I don't like Nerds by themselves.
I love Nerds. They're like the pink, purple box, and you could just split either side.
My problem is you have to eat the whole box in one sitting.
I think that's your problem for most candies, dog. You just talk about eating
do you
two
not
boxes?
eat the whole box of Nerds?
Oh, for sure you do. Yeah, but it is resealable. Like those little cardboard slits.
Oh, they have the little okay, but the little Halloween boxes, you know, the little tiny rectangles.
That's a one shot.
But
you
then you're
go,
just sitting there like
throw it back.
you know. But Jenna loves nerds. Isla loves nerds, but she eats them one at a fucking time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
I feel like I would get upset watching that.
It's she pours them into a bowl, and then she just one. Yep.
You know what? That would be a good practice for chopsticks. Learn how to use chopsticks. Feed yourself a nerd at a time with chopsticks.
Well, what candy is it that people use to teach people how to swallow pills? M&Ms? Like I was friends with somebody in elementary school, and I still suck at swallowing pills. It's not the only thing I suck at swallowing.
Hey.
But I have a really hard time swallowing pills.
Do you?
I can't swallow circular pills. I can only swallow pills that are
Tablet.
no tablets, only capsules.
Oh, okay. Capsules. Okay.
So growing up in elementary school, I used to take liquids. So I get a headache, I have to take liquids or whatever. And I was friends with somebody.
Until
who
you
was
were
like,
how old?
5th grade, 6th grade.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. It wasn't great, but I was friends with somebody and he was like, hey, my mom makes me I have to practice swallowing pills by putting an M&M in my mouth and swallowing it.
I can see that because it's candy coated.
But
Just kind of like a pill might be.
It's so weird.
They're not candy coated. They should candy coat pills, right? Wouldn't that actually?
Yeah,
be?
no, because then I feel like you're encouraging. You put that kind of bitter tasting. Then you don't want it to sit in your mouth. You want it to just go.
Ew, that's disgusting. I hate that.
Yeah, you want it to just like go down the hole. Especially because like if you sometimes when you go to swallow the pill and if it like sticks to the roof of your mouth and it starts to like and it's so bitter.
It used to give me anxiety to do so.
Oh yeah,
my kids, 7 years old, 8 years old. They take
Do both of them take pills now?
Zyrtec.
Really?
Yeah, Zyrtec daily. Just the not the chewable ones or nothing like that.
But
just
then
swallow it.
Also, not all pills are the same. So some pills are fucking like, what the fuck is this?
And that thing was the Zyrtecs are so small.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like Zyrtec, Claritin, those are all. I think even like Motrin, Tylenol, like all.
Ibuprofen.
But then you start talking like antibiotics,
Or even the do you ever take one of those men's daily multivitamins? And they have like the iron and the stuff in them, and they're gigantic.
They're gigantic, just like fucking like the Dayquil or like the you know like the Tylenol like severe cold and sinus.
You know which ones taste the weirdest? Suppositories. They taste terrible.
Well, and so you know I try to eat one once or twice. Have you ever taken a suppository?
No.
Okay, so
I imagine you do a handstand first.
I don't know how to take one the right way. So you take it, you get on your left side.
Okay.
Specifically your left side, I think it says.
You lay on your left.
You lay on your left and you take it and you just.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much finger I should put in my butthole.
Yeah. Do you have to put it far in?
Well, so I put my finger in first.
Just to prep the area. It's like pre-drilling.
And then I'm just done.
It's like you're pre-drilling a hole in the wall.
Well, so you stick it in. And then I remember playing almost all of the whale belly in the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
You know, when you got to get the princess and while I was waiting for it to dissolve and I stood up and it just slid out. So clearly I didn't do it wrong.
Oh, wow.
I did it right. I did it wrong.
So you didn't put it in far enough.
I didn't put it in far enough, but like it's a weird sensation. And so like I don't know if I would like recommend it.
Let's shelf that until we have Shay on as a guest, and she'll talk about as a nurse. She'll talk about suppositories.
We're getting a some interviewees we're getting.
Yeah.
We're gonna have on the show a nurse, a teacher, another kind of hygiene, but more in the beard care area, and a radio and TV personality. We have some guests lined up, and we're still looking for more.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we've now somehow entered into the realm of asses.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
So we got our favorite candies.
Yes.
Worst candy.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Worst fucking candy ever. Necco wafers. Necco wafers.
I don't hate that decision at all.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like,
stupid.
hey, do you want to eat some fucking chalk?
Chalk that's just
chalk
colored.
circles?
They just colored it.
Well,
they don't
because
even
you know
taste-
what? They look like they should be Smarties, and that's fucked.
I love Smarties.
Because Smarties, one of the best candies. Why are Smarties universally loved?
Who hates Smarties?
No one. And they make sour Smarties.
Do they? Oh, you know what's really good? What are the ones that are usually Is it? Oh, the chewy sweet tarts.
Oh, wait, the really big
Love
ones.
those. Yes.
They're
yes,
so
yes.
fucking good. The chewy sweet tarts are good, but also they're like fuck. What are it's like a taffy, but they're sweet tarts and they're all cherry. You don't like
Ew, cherry. What?
no, but cherry sweet tarts are good. So most things cherry suck,
Right.
But I feel like most candies that are cherry are delicious. Okay,
I just don't like-
except cherry Twizzlers. Ugh.
Oh God, terrible.
Medicine. They taste
that's
medicinal.
Isn't that the only one they do in
pull-in-
the pull and peel? Otherwise, pull and peel would be amazing.
A strawberry pull and peel? Great.
Oh, did they ever do
I
that?
don't know because they went cherry and it tastes like, but it's been that same. And then they have the little like nubs, the little pull and peel like nubs, and it's
Do
that
they?
cherry fucking flavor. Should be good, but strawberry Twizzlers are fucking, especially when they're fresh right out of the pack. Oh my
Twizzlers.
god.
Yeah, wish I could.
So
All
what's
right,
your
ready?
worst candy?
Worst
Yeah.
candy? I thought about it. Fucking almond joys
Oh my god. Hey, here's some chocolate. Let me throw some almond
and coconut,
and coconut.
or just if
Is
wait,
it just coconut? Is there has to be almond? I guess it's.
I think
It's the coconut that fucking ruins
it's,
it.
Oh, you know what? It's almond joys and mound joys. I think
Okay, and I
mound
think
joys.
Mound has the coconut. Almond is
I think
almond and coconut.
almond has both.
Well, then both of those candies are fucking garbage.
Oh, sure. Mound joys. Anything that
Trash.
They are. If there's joy in the word of the candy, it sucks. Oh,
Do you do you remember what were those little like they looked like little like Lego blocks?
oh yeah. And you could
Razzles?
you could actually build with them.
No, not the actual building ones, but Razzles where it's like candy, but then it turns into gum. Do you remember those?
What? No.
What? I think they're called Razzles, and they had sour Razzles. They came in a blue wrapper. I don't know if they still make them. It's been years since I've had those, but
Well, I'm looking it up right now, and
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
literal candy bricks.
yeah, they look like Legos, and I get some from the candy shop. They're fucking sweet
But
tarts.
they turn into gum.
Razzles turn into gum.
Razzles. Oh yeah.
Look up Razzles,
Razzles.
and you'll see it, and you'll say, "Oh yeah." Eric is the guy on the computer this week. We're once again. I do want to say while he's looking that up, we're recording into a Roadcaster Duo. We are once again not affiliated, or we've paid, or let me say we're still paying for a lot of this equipment. But this experience has made podcasting so much more fucking bearable. So, and I would like to hope that as we are presenting this out as the listener, we sound better than we did I was looking at it. It's coming up on 2 months since we've recorded our first episode. It was the end of December. Yeah. So, and if you listen episode 1 to even episode 8,
yeah.
the sound difference is, I feel like night and day. But anyway, did you find Razzles?
Razzles. Yeah. So
And
you're
have
right.
you seen
They
those before?
do kind of, I'm not familiar.
Really?
Maybe
Five
maybe
Below.
somewhere back in the back of my conscious.
Five Below has them. But I haven't had them in years because they just fall apart.
Generative AI is experimental. So here's what Google says about it. Razzles are a candy that can be chewed and then mixed to turn into chewing gum.
Yeah, exactly. They turn into chewing gum, but it's the worst fucking gum. Like,
Yeah.
but they have sour Razzles.
Yeah, they do. Razzles were first sold in 1966.
God damn.
Listen,
A lot of these candies are old as fuck.
you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go through the decades of candy right now.
Okay. All right. So let's start with the 60s.
I got you. We're
Okay.
going back to the
Are you going back to like the 1800s?
the 1900s,
Okay,
all
let's
the way
hear
to
it.
the 20s.
And
So-
let's talk about them.
Yeah. All right. Ready? So oh my God, there's so many. Jesus. So this is when I think candy was just started.
Okay.
I don't. Okay. How about like mass? All right. Here, I'm gonna start naming some things off.
widely popular
And
to
there's
the
a
public.
and there's a bunch. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
read a
Okay,
handful.
yep,
of
what
them
you
off.
got?
Abba Zappa, Baby Ruth, BB Bat Suckers.
Wait, this was all what year? Like what?
1900s and 1920s.
Okay. All right. So what do you got?
Abba Zabba, Baby Ruth, BB Bat Suckers, Beeman's Gum, Bit-O Honey. Oh, the Bit-O Honey.
Wow,
Aren't
they've
they
been
like
around that long.
more than 100 years.
Fuck.
All of these candies
Baby
that I'm naming
Ruth,
right now.
that makes sense to me. Yep.
Blackjack Gum, Black Licorice, Butterfinger. No way.
Wow. I didn't realize The Simpsons have been around.
And you better, what is it?
You better lay your fingers on my, or wait,
Better
you better
not lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Or if you're just talking about somebody that's dropping shit all the time.
Oh, Butterfingers. Nerd.
Candy cigarettes. Which we tried recently.
But I feel like candy cigarettes back then were just real cigarettes. I'm like, no, but that's candy. We put a little bit of sugar in there.
The cigarette companies were absolutely making those.
They 100% started that trend.
Candy corn, caramel creams.
Okay, hold on. Candy corn is also up there with some of the worst fucking, it's wax.
I wouldn't disagree, but I like them better than all the other candies that we said were the worst.
Sure, but not good.
No.
Let me ask you also, you know those little like candy corn-esque toppers that are typically on like a birthday cake or like, you know, where it's like a Christmas tree, like they had that same kind of wax. Do you eat them? No, they're garbage.
I got to be really desperate.
And you have a gun to my head and you either eat that or you die. Like I feel like
oh God, Mounds are on this list from back then.
Mounds are?
Mounds, Moon Pie, Mountain Bar, Mr.
Wait,
Good
Moon
Bar,
Pie?
Necco
What about
wafers. All these candies are over 100 years old.
What about, are cream pies on there? Have they been around since then?
They could be.
I mean, I guess.
Chicken bones, Raisinets. Reese's,
Wait, hold on.
Reese's peanut butter cups? This can't be right.
Well, no, I mean, you always hear like Hershey's been around since the 18 back when my pappy used to, run the
Wrigley's Double Mint.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Doesn't that
tastes like it's been around for 100 years?
It tastes like the Great Depression, right? Like I just imagine them just pulling out a little stick of gum and then having to split it four ways for fucking dinner.
Wait, this is my favorite name, Nickel Nips.
Nickel Nips.
Nickel Nips. It's Nick L. Nips.
What are nickel nips?
Nickel Nips. I don't know.
Look up nickel nips.
Nickel Nips.
What's the best Wrigley's gum? And we can say it at the same time. You ready?
Hold on, wait. Yes, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Big
Juicy
red
fruit. Nickel Nip is a brand of candy that comes in a variety of fruit flavors. Dog, you know what these are?
Fucking jujubes.
No. You know the little bottles of wax soda?
And you have to peel the top off and then drink it?
Drink the inside of it?
You know what I want?
And there's that weird kid that always eats all the whole wax.
Ooh, and then they would ball it up.
That's disgusting. The small wax bottles.
Imagine getting candy, right? It's 1920. You die at the ripe age of 30 from syphilis. And mom comes home and dad they come home and they give you candy. And it's a wax fucking bottle-esque candy with a little bit of juice inside of it.
Here you go, little Charlie. Here's your nickel nip.
Like, what the?
And he was probably like, yippee, father.
Fucking did the heel click in the air.
Can I have the lemon one?
Fuck out of here, dog. That is trash.
Ready, my second favorite? Pearson's nut roll.
I had Pearson's nuts. Oh, I'm sorry. His nut roll.
His nut rolled down my chin. Wait.
When Pearson's nuts be rolling down your chin.
Red Hots, Snickers, Sugar Babies, Sugar Daddy, which is what I'm trying to be.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. Well, no, I was thinking though too. Like Red Hots are garbage compared to hot tamales. Have you had a red? Like,
I don't know what a Red Hot is.
They're like the oval shaped cinnamon candy.
Oval.
They're small. They're really tiny.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Not good.
Ew, Whoppers. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Whoppers are all right.
I don't like Whoppers. They're
really
fucking malted.
They are, but didn't Grandpa from Rugrats used to always just have the balls of the like the malted
pockets full of them.
Yeah.
And you know what? When I'm thinking of this time period with candy, you know who I think of? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
All right, so
Great Depression.
Can we talk about Willy Wonka?
Let's go. Yeah.
So I saw something, and what it was like OSHA when they inspect your place, and it was like them going into the factory and just like, all these violations. But then I saw something else, and it was like Augustus Gloop. It really wasn't his fault. Like, what else do you expect if you just have a chocolate lake?
Oh wait, which one was Augustus Gloop?
He was the fat kid that he fell in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I remember they were trying to get him with the lollipop, and he got sucked up the tube. But Wonka was crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah. But also Pup Up whatever, it was a piece of shit.
So he can't get out of bed for 900 years, but
until he gets the golden ticket, he's like, oh yeah, clicking his heels, jumping out of bed. He's like, let's go, Charlie.
And he was all about those snozberries. Just
Yeah, what a weird movie.
well, did you see the so Willy Wonka was the OG, and then Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was the Tim Burton remake with Johnny Depp.
So, and tell me, because I'm not up on my Wonka, all my Wonka stuff. Is that Charlie having won the, he took over the factory from Wonka? No?
No, so Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is just a retelling of Willy Wonka.
Oh, okay.
And then Wonka was a prequel to, he was younger Willy Wonka, but
What's the new one that just came out?
Wonka.
Okay.
With what is his name?
I don't know.
Yes.
Sure. But
Timothy
Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
Are you excited to see Dune 2?
Yeah, so I still need to watch Dune. I have 2 days?
You do.
So by the time this comes out, we've already
have seen Dune. And
we'll talk about Dune.
We will.
We will talk about Dune.
That'll be nice.
But so someone was like, there's no way that the Wonkas could have been that poor with the way that Mrs. Wonka or Mrs. Bucket's mouth works. And it's like her nibbling on the chocolate.
Not the Wonkas.
The Buckets. Yeah, the Buckets.
Right, yes.
Because it was Charlie Bucket, and then but they always were Mr. Bucket and Mrs. Bucket. I always also thought it was weird. The Gobstopper in the OG looked like a piece of popcorn. So I was always weirded out by how would you eat that forever? Because what was it? The everlasting Gobstopper. And let me also say, most Wonka candies suck.
Sure.
I think now most Wonka, what do you have? Are Nerds Wonka?
Let me pull this up.
Okay. Wonka. Yeah. Look up. So bottle caps, are those Wonka? Because bottle caps are garbage.
Agreed.
Although
I went through a phase when I was younger that I loved
caps
them.
was your shit. Really?
Because you know why? I felt like they were almost a little carbonated.
Well, isn't the idea this one's root beer?
Wonka candy. All right, ready? This is just, I'm going to go through images and just trust that the images are, here we go.
Yeah, what do you got?
No, that's movie theater. Okay. Ew. No.
Okay, we'll go. Let me have it. What do you got?
Okay, how about this? So this is the bag you would buy for Halloween, which we need to talk about.
Okay, yeah.
Wonka mix-ups, Laffy Taffy, bottle caps.
Wait, hold on. Let's one at a time.
Yeah.
Good or bad?
Okay, Laffy Taffy.
Great. I love Laffy Taffy, especially the big bars, the big.
Best part about a Laffy Taffy is the jokes.
Okay, that's fair.
The dumbest
All right. Get the fuck out of here. The worst fucking jokes that you could ever fucking.
I feel like they have 4-year-olds writing the jokes. They sometimes don't even make any fucking sense.
Yeah, this is fine.
My kids will read the jokes and go, I don't get it. And I'll go,
or sometimes the answer, or is it an?
Yep.
Wait.
The answer to a joke? The punchline.
The punchline is in a crease and you can't get it because you've ripped the wrapper up. But anyway, all right. So Laffy Taffy, I like. I'm cool with that.
All right. Bottle caps.
Garbage. Trash.
I'd say that
they're adequate for you. I think they're garbage.
I'd give them a 4 out of 10.
Okay. That's fair.
Reasonable.
Okay.
Sweet tarts.
10. Sweet tarts are 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5.
One bite.
All day. And then Nerds.
Wow.
This isn't all of them. And I give Nerds also 9.5. I love Nerds. I know you don't.
Okay. So
that's not all of them.
Shockers?
You know what? Gobstoppers.
Yeah, Gobstoppers are nasty.
I can't find just
I think, what about Shock Tarts? Well, now they were Shockers, but now they're just sour sweet tarts.
Oh, the Shockers.
Because I think someone probably was like, hey, the Shocker is something different. Okay, so.
Yeah, that's for the most part. I think that's it.
Well, I think we got sidebarred. So we talked about decades of candy, but then we just went from.
Yeah. All right. Ready. So I'm going to jump to, if we're talking about that again.
What do you got?
You know what? Some of those candies that I was naming, we moved into the 30s on
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to roll right into the 40s.
Yep.
Bazooka gum.
Okay. So
fucking comic strips.
My thing is with Bazooka, it's always stale. So it always is fucking hard as a goddamn rock, right?
It feels like it was coated in rice flour or something.
And
also.
the comics are always stuck. So you always have paper. Mm-hmm. So I don't think,
Ooh, here's a good one from the 40s. Fun Dip.
fondue came out in the 40s. Do you think it just, instead of the stick, it was just a cigarette? And you
Just the candy cigarette that they would dip in there? Probably.
Wow.
Yeah. Jolly Ranchers, Junior Mints, Mike and Ike's. I can believe Mike and Ike's being back there.
That seems like
I'm actually surprised Mike and Ike's weren't made in the fucking 1800s.
Yeah. Wait, but Jolly Ranchers, really? Jolly Ranchers are the shit.
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers are good. M&M's plain, it says, because they probably didn't.
Oh,
make a
just
new
the
flavor of
OG
M&Ms.
fucking
Yeah.
OG M&M's kind of meh.
Rainbow gum, red
Wait,
and
Rainbow
black.
gum?
Rainbow gum.
I love Rainbow gum.
I'm skipping some of these
Yeah.
things. And York peppermint patties is another notable one.
I do like
the York.
They're so
York
good.
peppermint patties, fire.
They are good.
All right, 50s, atomic fireballs. There we go. We're talking about them. 100 grand bar.
Okay.
I'm skipping through some candy necklaces.
Okay, hold on.
Also the candy panties.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. All right. So candy necklaces and candy panties, it's the same candy.
Yeah, they just put it on a string and they shape it into different things.
Have you ever
Worn a pair of candy panties?
Yep.
No.
Have you ever
Eaten one off of somebody?
Yes.
Tried. You always failed. You always just get string in your mouth.
are candy panties and candy necklaces worse than the candy buttons?
No, I think candy buttons are the worst. They're
They're
terrible. They're really terrible.
I want to put that up with some of the worst candies.
Yeah,
right.
It's definitely in there.
Could you eat candy buttons off of somebody's candy panties?
You could probably put the candy buttons on someone's regular panties. You could make
Just
your own
look like
candy
you have fucking
panties.
some new fucking
Disease.
STD.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else you got?
Cigarette bubble gum. Apparently they had.
What the fuck is cigarette bubble? Oh, you know what? I do know what cigarette. It's literally in a wrapper, and you could puff. And when you would puff, so you would puff out, and it would shoot like powder, and then it was just a pink bubble gum. Yep.
Dum Dum Pops. That's notable.
Didn't we? Dum Dum Pop's fucking trash.
There you go. Hot tamales.
Hey, what year was this?
The 40s.
The
I think
40s?
we're in I'm sorry. We're in the 50s.
The 50s?
now.
Okay.
Marshmallow Peeps.
Wow.
What about Long Boy's chocolate?
Oh, I had some Long Boy's chocolate last night.
Mentos. And then they came out with M&M's peanut.
Peanut M&Ms.
Pixie sticks.
Oh, Pixie sticks fire.
Remember there was always that kid in the class that would just be like, he was like, hey guys, look at this. And he would lay it out and line
And
it
then
up like
snort it.
cocaine. Yeah, and snort it.
So I remember snorting Pixie sticks, like the powder, and you would snort sour Skittle powder.
Oh God.
I know, it's fucking
terrible.
stupid.
Tell me, you might know what these three things are. Safe tea pops.
Never heard of them.
Okay, whatever.
Yep, not real.
Satellite wafers
Nope.
and whistle pops.
Okay, yeah, whistle pops. So you would literally blow into it, and it would play music. They had holes punched in them. I know
I've seen that.
and they
I do recall.
horrible. They tasted disgusting. But yeah, and it was always like there was a red one, a blue one. I think red was like fruit punch, blue was raspberry. I think there was a grape one.
Okay, so you know what? There's disclaimers on this.
Yeah.
In addition to the candy from the prior decades, someone born in the 1960s would also remember these. And then that's what I've been going off of. That's this list.
And like, I feel like candy is it's a weird thing because we don't really have candy shops anymore, right? Like
Just one or two.
down to the
Go
beach.
down to the beach, and you got a candy shop.
And you have where it's like $19.99 a pound. It's some astronomical.
You know what the candy shops are now? Five Below.
Sure. Yeah, and well, Five Below's candy selection is so fucking good.
Yeah, they have a lot of it.
They do.
All right, ready? The 60s. I'm going to skip around a few and just name the notable ones. Lemon Heads,
Okay.
Fruit Stripe Gum. Is that the one with the zebra?
And RIP.
Oh, are they gone? Are they done?
I think the end of last year, or no, I think actually the beginning of this year, man. So, Fruit Stripe Gum, what was it? We're all within like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Now and Laters.
Oh, actually, I kind of want to put Now and Laters up there with my favorite candy, especially fresh Now and Laters.
If you want to just lose all your teeth, that's fine.
But that's the point. You can have some now, and then you get to eat the rest of it later. Once.
Here you go. Razzles.
Okay. What year was this? The 60s?
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah. What decade?
Yeah.
Rolos.
Especially in the freezer. That's the Shea special.
She loves Rolos in the freezer.
A frozen Rolo.
Sweet Tarts.
Yeah.
Swedish Fish.
Ooh.
Twizzlers.
Wait, we didn't talk about I love Swedish Fish.
Fuck Swedish Fish. Terrible. Their flavor is bad.
Swedish Fish are, and they also don't definitely get stuck in your teeth.
You know what? When I think of Swedish Fish, I think of the Pinnacle vodka, made the gummy vodka, and that was always Swedish fish flavor.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, but they're so goddamn good.
These lists start to get shorter and shorter.
Sure.
And actually, this
well,
list
because you can
goes
only
to
have
the
so many
80s.
fucking candy.
Yeah,
so we'll stop at the 80s.
Ready? 70s, Big Red Gum, Botan Rice Candy, Bottle Caps,
Okay.
Bubble Yum, and Bubblicious, and Charms Blow Pops.
That's what I was going to ask. We haven't really, like, no lollipops besides Dum Dums and Whistle Pops.
Yeah.
Blow Pops?
Yeah.
What's the most disappointing thing? Ready? You go to open up your lollipop and the wrapper doesn't come off. Like because you
And
open
at the
and
bottom,
you
it has the little skirt.
Yeah. And so every suck,
You kind of get a little bit of...
it's like every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time. Every lollipop sucking time is also a lollipop skirt sucking time. Is that?
Sure.
Right.
Freshen Up Gum, Gobstoppers, Gold Mine Gum, Hershey's Special Dark, Jelly Belly Jelly Beans.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Jelly Bellies are
I
garbage.
don't like jelly beans.
Jelly bean. I like the Starburst jelly beans,
Oh, okay.
but they're around year. Like, so before it was Easter. Now I went to the dollar store.
Yep.
They have fucking Fruit Loop flavored jelly beans, and nothing has made me want to die more than seeing that. Like, there's no reason for that, right?
Laffy Taffy. Didn't we already say Laffy Taffy? Or were we just talking about? Oh, we just talked about it otherwise.
Wait, so Laffy Taffy came out in the 80s?
70s.
70s.
Right now.
Wow. It's weird to think about the 70s. Everyone was high on fucking acid and smoking pot and just like, well, I guess it made, let's eat some Laffy Taffy, man.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the fruitiest candies.
But they probably had taffy previously.
Well, does fruit candy and drugs, do they go hand in hand? Like, compared to chocolate, I smoked pot and I'm going to eat chocolate, or am I going to eat Laffy Taffy? Like fruit candy versus like the kind of,
I don't know.
I guess it would be savory candy. Would it be no, just chocolatey.
Are there any savory candies? Like, this is that bacon candy. It's just bacon.
I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure that's a thing. Have you ever had candied bacon?
Oh, I love candied bacon.
So
Candied bacon is actually amazing.
It's really good.
All right, ready? Pop Rocks.
Oh, but Pop Rocks, like, okay, my thing is with Pop Rocks is like, oh, I'm going to eat it. And, oh, this is fun. But the flavor, it's not like...
It's a novelty.
Oh, it's popping in your mouth. Mm-hmm. Does it pop anywhere else?
Well, remember, 4 weeks ago, swallowed... Wait, are you talking about if you put it like a suppository?
Yeah.
Do you think... I bet they would pop in your ass.
You just die. It fucking blows your ass
Did
out.
you funnel Pop Rocks into your butthole? And
then
I'm sure that they would.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Mentos and Diet Coke. If you funneled Mentos and Diet Coke.
That sounds like something that the Jackass guys would do.
Then, let's get on a skateboard. This is shit missile or whatever the fuck. But Pop Rocks, they don't really have much of a flavor.
Yeah, agreed. There's some good ones on here. Ring Pops, whatever. Reese's Pieces, which are really good. I like Reese's Pieces.
Especially when they come in the little carrot.
Oh,
there's all the orange ones.
Yes.
I guess, but they all taste the same.
Yeah.
What about Bunch of Crunch?
Oh,
Bunch of Crunch is pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
but
I do like
but
those.
anyway, yeah.
Skittles.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wait,
That's crazy. Twix.
I like Twix.
Whatchamacallit.
Meh. Well, what is it?
And Zots. I don't know what Zots are.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Ready? And then there's just 3 in the 80s.
Yeah. So what was the 80s all about?
Okay, ready?
Yep.
And these, actually, all 3. Wait, didn't we already say nerds?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wait, we also don't know how accurate this list is. It's probably the first thing that Eric pulled up on his phone.
Oh, 100%.
So,
but ready? The other 2? Big League Chew.
Ooh. Okay. Best flavor of Big League Chew.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Original. Blue raspberry.
Original. You gotta go OG.
Do you eat the whole pack in one? You have to.
And you just stuff it in your cheek like you're dipping.
So
just like the real.
And that's what
players.
it was supposed to mimic.
Yeah.
All right, kid, you shouldn't chew tobacco, but
you tuck it in the bottom.
Have
of your
you
lap.
ever chewed tobacco before?
No.
Me neither. And that has been the one thing that has never even.
Do you want to start?
Kind of. Let's get some skull or what is it? Snuff put in the front.
I think there's this new thing that people are doing. It's very similar. They come in the it's not.
They're
It's not
they're
loose.
pre-packed.
Zip or something.
Yeah.
called.
So
apparently that stuff bites. Like it's
well, and like you always hear like, oh, the first time chewing, I accidentally swallowed some, and then you just
you
vomit.
just get really sick. Oh, it sounds disgusting.
You vomit.
I actually don't want anything to do with
No,
that.
I'm good. I'm way good.
And the last one on this list, warheads.
Oh, fucking
Warheads are so good. So that gets into that sour candy.
best warhead flavor. I think like black raspberry. I don't know if they even make that one anymore, but I'll tell you what, Warhead.
My mouth is wet just kind of thinking about it.
Warhead makes taffy now. There's sour Warhead taffy. It's so good.
You know what Shay's really into is a bunch of that like radioactive sour spray. So she'll have it
I don't
like in
the
her car.
sprays.
She has it in her car and she just do it like, you know, when you're getting ready for a date.
Like Banaka, but it's just fucking Warhead spray. Well, have you had, I remember I went on a date.
Yep.
To the movies. I was in like 7th grade.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, I thought it would be a good idea to buy sour spray from the little vending machine. You know, the little wall vending machines in the bathrooms? Normally they sell like condoms and,
Yes.
and like colognes.
Yeah.
Sour spray. So I got on my
sour spray in
quarters
those?
and I got it.
Interesting.
And I don't know why I thought like, this is like a good idea. I'm on a
Yeah.
date with somebody.
Yeah.
And then that was the last time we ever like went out.
Yeah. She probably didn't like the sour spray.
Yeah.
You really whiffed on it.
I did. Okay, but let me ask you.
Yep.
So, the two biggest candy holidays,
Yep.
I think. I'm leaving Christmas out because I feel like Christmas you get a stocking, but
Not a candy holiday.
Halloween and Easter,
Yep.
of the two,
Yep.
which one provides the best candy? I mean, obviously you get more trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
However, quantity isn't always better than quality, right?
true.
So Easter, I might only get like 5 or 6 things, but I know they're probably going to be bomb-ass candy. So, but however, on the other side, I'm getting probably jelly beans. And
Starburst. As long as they're Starburst jelly beans, that's okay.
not like the OG, what is it, Brock's?
Oh, yeah. Me.
It's like, oh, black licorice and just dyes your fucking mouth black or like that purple.
Yeah, no thanks.
But you go to Halloween. How many times have you gotten an apple with a fucking razor? And I feel like it's just,
Go watch out, kids. They put drugs in the candy.
how would you do that? Like, explain to me specifically how you would get an apple and insert a razor into it without
somebody noticing. Ask David Blaine.
Sure, he could probably do that.
I bet he could. Yeah. My man's magic.
Or do you remember going to homes for Halloween and sorry, we ran out of candy. Here's some pennies.
Ew. No, that's terrible.
Just turn your fucking lights off.
What's the worst thing you can get from a house? Going trick-or-treating?
Okay.
Probably an apple or a toothbrush.
I got Band-Aids, like a pack of Band-Aids. I don't want your teeth to rot out. But my thing is, the mixed Halloween bags of candy, one, the candy all kind of takes on the same flavor. Like,
Yes.
so it's like, oh, especially if there's a minty candy in there, it fucking ruins the whole thing. But also, the candy, even if you buy it typically from like Costco or BJ, like a wholesale bulk seller, it's always stale for some reason. It's like, oh, gummy bears. And it's just like, I don't understand. Do you think it's just mass produced? Like, or they're using older fucking, hey, we got to do our Halloween line like Child's Play.
Here's the thing. They have candy production lines. I don't think that they're necessarily just overtime, triple time candy producing for Halloween, right? I think that they're just making, and there's a ton of candy that they made back in July.
And that's just
And it's
now.
hey, we're getting ready for Halloween. So you're going to have candy that was made, 4 months ago by the time you get to Halloween.
So you don't think it's like, all right, like this is I guess it's not. No, I take that back. Some though, they're shaped like bats and they're shaped like,
But they're producing them in July.
Sure. Yeah. You
Otherwise,
can't,
what are they doing?
I guarantee you by October,
Like right now, they're done making Easter candy.
Oh yeah, we're fucking Christmas mode. We're Halloween, Christmas mode, and then guess what? Valentine's Day back to Easter. Like you're constantly going. But those bags are just, and number one, those bags are expensive. So you're looking at like $20 for one of those big fat bags. And you get a lot of candy, but then you always get some dick kid that just dumps the whole fucking bowl. I feel like most people have also, since COVID, adopted the whole the bowl concept, right? Like
Yeah.
take a piece. I like giving out because it's fun. It's cute to see all the little kids come
I
up.
do too. In a perfect world, I bring our fire pit down to the end of the driveway.
They come up and
I go, hey, they don't need to walk all the way up the driveway. The dog's not barking in their face when I'm trying to give out a piece of candy. I give the adults like a shot of Fireball or hey, here's a beer.
Here's
you
a
want
Jello shot.
And you get to meet the neighbors. It's really nice to be able to do so.
We went out last year. We went to my cousin's neighborhood and they were walking around and I think they got to someone's house. Kids are like, if a kid comes to your door and they don't say anything, give them fucking candy. But I remember this one guy was like, what do you say? And it's like, and then that makes a child uncomfortable when you start pressing. He's like, well, then you're not getting anything until you say it. And it's like, all right, keep your fucking 25 cents bar of fucking candy. Like, keep it then.
Yep.
Because you know what? Like, fuck that. That's ridiculous. Like, they're children.
It's not a, hey, here's the tender I provided in the form of me saying, Happy Halloween.
Like, you're literally giving out fucking candy. And that's what you're doing. So don't fucking make it into a thing. I feel like people, at least for me, like, just have fun with it. Like, Halloween can be a really fucking fun. Halloween's one of my favorite. Yeah. And it wasn't always that way. I used to hate Halloween.
Did you?
I used to hate trick-or-treating. Well, because you think about it too, like, Halloween costumes are uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yes.
And
yes,
I would always wear like I was a gangster one year and I wore like church shoes. And so I was blistered by, 4 homes in. It's like, well, we still have another 2 hours to go.
Yeah. What was your favorite Halloween costume that you like wore when you were like younger, like to go out trick or treating?
I think I had a like a Ghostface Scream costume, and
I remember the first year I could dress up scary.
Yeah, well, and it's so satisfying. And like I remember you get like the real props. It's like, this looks like a real knife. Like you get what you pay for. You go to Walmart and you buy a costume. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like the mask isn't going to be the same quality as if we went to Spirit Halloween and bought, let me get the Pennywise, the clown mask off the wall for $200. It's going to look more authentic.
Yep.
Do you remember one year at work, I dressed up as
the clown
Twisty,
from
American Horror Story. And that mask was amazing.
Yeah.
I think I ended up selling it on eBay because I like never wore it again.
You had the whole outfit.
I had the whole outfit.
Creepy.
Committed.
You were actually creepy.
Well, I think what I did was I bought the mask and then just a clown costume from Walmart. And then I went to the dollar store and got a balloon and a baby doll.
That's right.
And like, I like that shit's just fun,
Yeah.
But okay, so what about though? So you have the holidays, but like, what about candy and pop culture?
Yeah.
I mean, I
think Charlie and Chocolate Factory, Bart Simpson. You better lay a finger on
so
my
you don't really see like, is there like a candy like this whole movie is kind of based on?
All right. Wreck-It Ralph. What was
Vanilla Von Sweets or Vanellope?
Vanellope Von Sweets.
Yeah, I love that movie.
She was kind of like, what was that, like
he was
Candy Crush?
He was like, the king of Candy King or whatever.
Shit. What about Candyland?
Ooh,
Candyland.
Have you played Candyland within the last 5 years?
Yes.
I didn't realize how stupid of a game it is.
It's pretty dumb, but you know what? It
and also like I feel like I would get cucked. So it's like, oh, go back to the gumdrops. And it's like, yo, that's like all the way back the other fucking way. And playing with.
Did they do a Candyland movie? I feel like they had to have.
They've done like Candyland XXX. It's like, Mud Monster, whatever the fuck his name was.
Candyland. Candyland, not Candylad movie. Candyland, The Great Lollipop Adventure.
I don't know if they've probably done. Well, I always think of Candyland, and then I think of like Strawberry Shortcake. Like the cartoon from the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but we've been playing Candyland a lot. We play Candyland probably once a week. And the big mud monster just looks like a pile of shit.
Oh, for sure. He might be.
Like, he just looks like a pile of shit. And to me, it's like, what were they thinking when they...
Isn't he just a big old thing of like molasses?
Is that what he is? I thought he was mud.
I think he's just. I think he's molasses.
Or is he fudge?
I think he's. Yeah, maybe he's fudge. Nah, Probably tastes
Diarrhea?
like he wants to be fudge.
Oh, I still haven't gotten fudge since.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Well, I do have to say, so we are still looking for people to interview.
Yeah.
And
that was fun.
It was fun, and I don't want to forget. So we're looking for really just various lines of work, or like various entrepreneurs, or really whatever.
Hey, you do plumbing.
Cool. We want to talk to you because that's something we don't know a whole lot about.
I don't know shit about plumbing.
So I don't know like how I want to schedule, or how you want to schedule the interviews, if we want to do one on, one off, whatever. I think it's just as we get people,
As they come through. We might, hopefully, fingers crossed, 3 weeks in a row of interviews.
Sure.
And then we'll go back to other topics.
And I like doing that too, because the interviews are, I'm not saying this isn't a lot of work, but the interviews are a lot of work. So there's a lot more that goes into it time wise. But honestly, I feel like this episode was kind of also for us just really a good way to test the equipment.
You know what we still have to do? We have some candy to eat.
And yes, and so we have candy we need to fucking do. So let's
get that.
Let's
get that right now. So what I have here.
Yeah, it sounds crinkly. What you got?
Sounds delectable. All right.
What do you got?
So I've got Orion brand. Here we go doing a fucking candy episode.
And then we
have the most unnameable, like generic candies ever.
Product of Korea.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, we
All
got
right,
some
so let's see what we got.
candy. It's called Soft O Jelly, Orion.
All right. I have grape.
And I've got peach.
So let's give this a whirl. Uh-oh, I dropped him.
Oh, this is very peachy. Peachy Keen. Is that a thing?
Oh, this smells like fucking, do you remember Dimetap?
Ew.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Cheers.
Oh, they look like butts. They look like little peach butts.
Oh, that's a hard candy to eat.
You think so?
It's gummy, but it's very gummy.
I like it. It's got a nice
Flavor wise,
it's got a nice bounce. This is juicy.
She's squishy.
Yeah, these are genuinely butts. What are yours shaped like? Are they shaped like grapes?
Genital warts.
Yeah, those
Or
are
a grenade. But I'm going to go genital warts. Here.
No, don't throw. Hold on. I'm going to get up.
All right, the swap has been made.
Swap.
Wait, they do look like little bugs.
Don't they? Oh, this smells amazing.
Dimetap.
Yeah. The peach is definitely more like flavorful.
These are good.
The smell of the grape
These are
is
really good.
All right, Korea, I see you in your candy.
Do you think South Korea or North Korea?
I'm going to guess South.
I think that's fair,
I bet
right?
North Korea doesn't have any fucking good candy.
What is it? When you take a bomb-ass selfie, but no one has technology to see it, and it was just like the giant picture of Kim Jong-un on like a car just driving around. It was like,
All right, so we have the second candy. They're called Lucas Squinkles Salsa Getty, and it looks like
what's this pack of gusano?
What? Hold on, I didn't open it up.
It's got a little pack of sauce for it.
Really? Is it the sauce for the spaghetti? So it looks like spaghetti, like a bowl, like a plate of spaghetti.
It has a spaghetti sauce.
Oh my god!
It does. It has this fucking spaghetti sauce.
Are they spicy? Can I try? I'm gonna try one by itself.
Yeah.
Like one of the little spaghetti noodles.
Right. So it looks like any candy that you ever had spaghetti-esque. That's what this shit looks like. Let's see.
Lucas Gusano. By itself,
Ew.
it tastes like a fucking leaf.
It tastes like, I can kind of taste the pasta on there.
It's just made with fucking enriched flour or something.
Watch out for the juice. It is a squirter.
Oh god.
She's a squirter. I already don't like this.
Ew. I tasted it off my finger.
Yeah. I would do that, but that gives me
You don't like sucking your fingers off?
Anxiety. Nope.
I love...
Nope.
What?
Nope.
It's not good?
Nope.
I'm still going to go for it. I'm going to take a big old bite. All right, ready?
Nope. No. Nope. That's the dumbest fucking candy I've ever tried. Nope. Come on.
I'm sorry.
All right, Lucas. Wait. Mars? This is a Mars candy.
That was disgusting.
Ugh.
So that was like a spicy sauce to put on your candy spaghetti.
That was dumb. That's a dumb candy. That's a really dumb candy. I'm mad.
Might have been the dumbest candy we've ever eaten.
After this, I'm going to throw it right into the fucking trash.
Yep. Which is a shame because I have like an 8-pack of those things. That was disgusting.
Well, you know what? I think that's it for this week.
Yeah. I'm over it after that.
Yeah, I'm kind of I don't want to say I'm mad. Mm-hmm. I am kind of mad.
Tell me your feelings.
Mad.
Go on.
It's like when you're trying to talk to it. You know why I'm angry? Mm-hmm. Because why would anyone put that into a fucking...
Someone said, this is a good idea, and they made 1 million of them.
And they said, some sucker is going to buy this in an 8-pack. We're the suckers. They got us.
They did.
Fuck
All right.
that.
All right.
Well, anyway, thank you for listening. I'm Greg.
And I'm Eric.
And we are the Daddies.